and thank you so much for joining us for this short overview of the threat assessment tool. Think of a shooting. These things can be prevented because there are almost always warning signs. Let's look at one typical workplace violence case and how this tool could be utilized. Let's say we have an employee that said something a little inappropriate during a meeting, and there was a disciplinary action about his inappropriate comments. Also, it was found out that he recently lost custody of his children during a costly divorce. There's been other indications, coworkers making statements that he's said some very interesting, paranoid comments, and there's concerns about his mental health. Also, recently there's been signs of his deteriorating hygiene. He's wearing the same clothes, stopped showering. And then most worryingly, it was found out that he recently purchased some firearms. What if we could take all of these factors and plot them on a graph so that we could see the overall picture of what the potential threat is? As the incidents are closer to the center, or these factors are closer to the center, the more serious it is. If we have more factors or findings that are closer to the bullseye, that indicates a greater risk. Another way of looking at this data is to look at these incidents in a timeline. And if we see that there's an increase in the findings or the worrying warning signs, and that these incidents are becoming more frequent and in higher in severity, that would indicate a greater risk. What we could do is we could have investigation teams, threat assessment teams, develop tasks around investigation and security measures to help intervene. We could assign these tasks to different people, put due dates on them, and also track how they are being completed to ensure that the investigation is moving along accordingly. In addition, these team members could also gather their notes, have discussions, have commentary, document all this so that they could work together as a team to determine the level of threat. Altogether, the threat assessment tool provides a vehicle for investigators to organize their data, put it all into one place, visualize the different factors within different graphs, and work together as a team to prevent the next shooting. If this is something that you think you could support, please do so by joining the Kickstarter campaign. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great, safe day.